Alright. For those of you who don't know, that was actually the introduction to the Max. Which was an old MTV liquid television. Sorry, I'm trying to get some incense going here. Which was an old MTV music television back when it had music, but liquid television was the animated uh, moment for the block of shows. Sorry, I'm still sick. Trying to get over it. Really, really am trying. Changing all these things multiple times a day. On occasion, hiding Freddy. And Freddy is like, no, Dad, don't do that. Okay, buddy. Alright. But Freddy causes enough of his own havoc. I have to chip in a little bit, because I'm Dad, and that's where he gets it from. Or at least, genetically, I guess that's supposed to be how it happens, although Freddy and I, obviously don't share the same gene package. However, I do have to fix things up around here. That I do. But when you're feeling sick, the motivation is not there. It isn't. And I think that's normal. Pretty sure most of you do. I'm sorry for having little coughing fits and things like that. But, as I said, trying to get over it. Easier said than done. Isn't that right, Freddy? Yeah, it's right. So, easier said than done. But, I'm also just trying to square this away. And, Freddy is trying to help me make the bed in the Freddy way, which is Claudad's hand, whenever I try to do something, which is normal, par for the course. Ooh, what's going on, Quinn? Yes, as promised, Freddy is here. I'm just setting up a little bit. I had to get some snacko in, and I had made some homemade chicken noodle soup. Instead of the Campbell's variety. Although I will say, there's nothing wrong with the Campbell's chunky. Works for me. Or the extra noodle. Also. Ugh. Okay. I'm trying to arrange everything. I really am. I swear. I've been talking a lot. And so I'm attempting to keep my voice and plug everything in. We can keep it charged that way. Before I get busy with the Magic the Gathering. So, as many of you know, I do go through a lot of cardboard. And the cardboard that I go through is generally Magic the Gathering. I mean, I mix it up. There's some Pokemon, there's some Gundam, there's some Digimon, there's some Dragon Ball, and there's even Divorced Dads. And I bought that because I thought it was funny. I was amused, anyhow. So, yeah, there's a lot. But when you are trying to make deals and drop things off, earn money, sometimes, you have to take the bulk, the janky cards, and it was, I don't know, it was like 40 pounds worth of janky cards, and we dropped those off, and that's all to the good, because that's basically an extra 100 or so bucks for me. Now, that being said, uh, there's also other things. So, I'm doing rares and mythics. Now, I have been looking up the rares and mythics, filling the binder, getting that uh, ready, because it's a trade binder that I do keep with me. And Freddy's giving me the look like, Dad, it's going to be treat time. And yes, it will be treat time soon, Freddy. I promise. But, oop, I also have my fan on, and that is going to be annoying to listen to. So let me fix that. And now that we got that fixed, okay. So welcome to Ray's Hobbies. I'm Ray. This is, of course, Freddy, my giant orange son, who is currently chilling up on top of my playmat, and that's all good. Because I am trying to grab stuff and get it ready. Freddy's just wondering what I'm doing. Because I'm moving a lot of things around. For good reason. Trust me. It's for a good reason. Mostly so you can see them as soon as we get into it. Wow. Tired individual right here. Didn't get much sleep because I'm still not feeling good. Hoping that that clears up pretty soon. But what I have been doing is sorting, which is never fun. Uh, Real talk. And I have to kind of set things up to make them Freddy proof. Now, that isn't so easy when you have a big old boy, because he can jump, and those claws, they are real. And Freddy has wrecked more than one card for me. I'm not mad about it, but true facts. True facts by Jack Handy. There you go. And if you know where that comment's from, you are old. Also, I am old, and I used to watch it on Saturday Night Live back when it used to happen all the time. Isn't that right, Freddy? Freddy's like, I'm 6. I don't know what you're talking about. These are stupid human tricks. Yes, stupid human tricks, Freddy. That is what I do. So, just had a, Quinn, you tripped me out, bro. Just had a pretty good run in Shattered Pixel Dungeon, and, muffed it. Just didn't know how to deal with the third boss. And that's okay. I mean, it's alright. Well, we'll do better from there. And I am trying my best to clear out all of these boxes. And we're working on it. It does take a bit. Not going to lie. So, my way of clearing out boxes is getting things ready for sale and pulling them out so I have them in my trade binder, and after they are in my trade binder, they are good to go. So, what did we put in here recently? We did put in an underground mortuary. The Orcish Bees is still the Orcish Bees. Same with the Mana Crypt. Those are going to hang out in those spots. We did pick up a patchwork banner. I like it because we picked it up from an actual pack. So it's not a promo. It's a Real standard card. Mistrise Village, a Get Lost from LCI. I did also scoop a Sword of Truth and Justice, which is neat, and happy that I scooped that one up. But there's still a few more of these swords that we are going to scoop. We're just not going to do that quite yet. Peer into the abyss. Overgrown farmland. I did organize a little bit, guys. Not the best, but I organized. Promise. So, here we have a breeding pool. Very nice. And honestly, some of these are so cheap right now. I'm tempted to honestly go through and buy the whole space set and just hold on to it. And just hold on to it. I'm looking for the new stuff, and I am doing that through my phone screen. So, it's going to be weird for us all. So, this battleship, probably not worth that much, but still good to have. The promo expedited, the only one that I think is worth value. And to me, it's sad when a mythic card has no value, or at least very little. Elminster, not worth anything. Also mythic, but I'm never selling that just because it's Elminster and it makes me happy. Our old Primal Odin, summon Primal Odin from Final Fantasy. A Pinnacle Emissary, a Solemn Simulacrum. I hate it when they make all the titles a little bit too long. Fierce Empath. That works. Our famous P foils from Aether Drift. And you can guess why they are referred to as the P foil. We'll leave that alone. Of course, that's one of the big dogs right there. The Ancient Tomb. And definite value, but again, it's just going to collect dust for a little bit. Japanese Sephiroth. Another Japanese Sephiroth. An English Sephiroth. Thankfully, I did nab one of those, because that was pretty good. I don't know how many of you play Magic. I do. And I nabbed a card really to annoy the heck out of people. I nabbed Heuristic Study, and legit, real card, nice and old, and banned in a few play styles, but definitely worth the money that I dropped on it. So I'm getting these ready to sell on my next trip out. And yes, you'll see I have a lot of promos, but I also buy a lot of sets when they're new. This card should be worth more. It really should, because it's a great card. But the artwork's great. Lolf actually has some value, but again, won't ever be for sale. I read a lot of books. I've played a lot of D&D, and some of those intermingle. And yeah, I'm just never selling that card. It could be worth $1,000,000, and no, it's not. But it's still staying in my set. The Restless Prairie, somehow they found a way to make a land that is not worth much, but should be. That's the way that goes. Now, that Buster Sword is a foil. That's over 100 bones right there. And it's a nice card. It's a really nice card. And it's a really effective card. So I was super happy to pull that Buster Sword, especially since this one's in English, after I opened the Japanese pack. Got the Emmet yesterday, I believe. Also the Sabine and the Exalted Sunborn. Now, these are not the fancy ones. Nope. I got them from Play Boosters. And I got this Minwoo from a Play Booster as well recently. I'm looking for the recent pickups, not all the things that you guys have seen before. Picked up Arden, also in a Play Booster. And, guys, I saw somebody pay $12 for a Final Fantasy Play Booster. Don't do that. Please don't do that. You're contributing to some straight up rip-offery. We got our Paths of the Dead, also known as Cavern of Souls, a foil from a box topper in the Lord of the Rings set. Final Fantasy and Lord of the Rings being two of my top sets, two of my favorite sets, but not cheap. Not cheap, and not cheap cards. What else did we recently scoop up? There's a lot of Final Fantasy. There's another Emmet. Stiltskin. Stiltskin is a newer card. Very cute. I don't know exactly what a Moogle is, but it's a cute card. Really is. Wild Rose Rebellion, also from a play pack. So there's value there, guys. There really is. It's just finding it. And, that part takes some luck. Not much that you can do about that. But, as I said, this is the trade box. And Cosmo... I don't know if I got Cosmo from that. No, Cosmo's been there. Lightning has been here. So Lightning Army of One. Hi, Igra. How you doing? Kitty-o. Big old kitty-os. We like those. Freddy likes big old kitty-os, but he's not allowed to play with this one. Lightning Army of One actually pulled that out of a play booster. So, there's some decent stuff that you can pull out of play boosters. If you're lucky. Bloodletter is definitely not one of them. This Adagia is, though, and that is also from a play booster. So that was neat. And yes, Freddy will be back in just a second. But just wanted to update you guys on... Oh, no updates on the Yu-Gi-Oh page yet. There will be. There will be. Dun, 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 dun. Super expensive page of cards right here. For those of you who know Magic, you'll understand why. Alright. Okay. Joshua, not new, not that expensive, but I wanted to hold on to it. The Zoo Ifrit, or Ifit, I don't know. Hi, Shantae. Oh, I'm sorry, Shantae. I didn't know. So you couldn't watch the game? Trust me, it didn't end well. Surprises nobody. But, hey, that's all good. Shambling Vent, that's another one we got from Play Boosters. I have a cat token, because I have a Freddy also. Shantae, don't worry, it's going to be posted on the channel. You guys can always watch it. Sometimes it does take a little while to get fully uploaded. And that's just a pain in the butt, and there's not a ton I can do about that. This is Spell Pierce. It is called a masterwork card because of the artwork that was put into it, the foiling. It's very nice. It's very fun to have. This Cosmogoyf, also from a play booster. That's another new one, along with the Infinite Guideline Station. That is another Freddy card, the Ocelot Pride, because you already know. I mean, where there is a Freddy, there is fun. Okay, couple of foil swamps. And anything new? All I'm looking for right now is the new stuff. Not any of the old stuff. Although there's plenty of old stuff that I have. But let's see. Oh, I got that, dude. I'm not gonna try and pronounce it. So, yep, that's what you got, eyeball guy. And then a Wastewood Verge. I was kind of stoked about picking that up because the Verges are finally getting some love. Then we have the Ancient one, and I really like this copy because I think this copy looks kind of neat. Not the most expensive. Of course, we do have a regular Buster Sword. And while I do want to use one inside of a deck at one of my commander games, even this one is getting kind of up there in price. The old Sire, the Seven Deaths, with all of the fun stuff in the world. That's just a naughty, naughty card. Okay, what else is new? Oh, Valley Quest Caller, new. Our Rabbit Warrior, but the artwork is dope. That's awesome artwork. It's fun. Bleachbone Verge. We scooped this up as well this week, along with another Summon Bahamut. Anything else this week? Let's see. Just taking a peek before I go harass Freddy, because I know he wants snackos. He has been, when Freddy is around all the time, he's looking for snackos. That is a fact of life, and Freddy loves his snackos. Let's see. Oh, Terra Symbiosis. That is another new one that we loaded up this week. Anything else in here? The Starfield Vocalist, as well as the Frenzied Baloth. And I'm sure that card can sing better than me. I have the Luke Skywalkers because one is ridiculously miscut, and so I put them together just as a funny memory to myself. Okay, nothing new on this page. Anything else up here? Master of Keys and the Bloodghast. I was surprised that this had value. Also surprised that this had value because they sank for a long time. The Eldrazi Temple, cheap as it gets right now. I'd pick up 10 of those and just hold on to them. Another Master of Keys. This is me going through my janky cards and pulling out the value of cards that were at one time really not worth that much. And they have obviously come up or changed. That is the first lightning that we pulled, the Japanese lightning. But that's Lightning Army of One. I have one in English and one not. Alright, sorry about the glare. I'm working on that. But I am going to pick up another binder. Oh man, I really don't want to be sick anymore. Yes, I do, Shantae. Yes, I do. In fact, it is one of the ways I fund um, my channel, and because everything comes out of my pocket. I do not make money off my channel. I'd love to. That would be awesome. Oh, hello, Holland Knight. Good to see you, my friend. Which one? Oh, Vivi? Yeah, Vivi is like between traveling chocobo and Vivi. Vivi is a nasty, nasty card, and it's still going up in price, kind of. There's only a limited time that they're going to be able to print these, because they had to pay for the IP. So same with Traveling Chocobo. There's Yuna. I know it's in Japanese. Trust me, that's Yuna. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, like I said, I don't want to be sick anymore. The Mughals, they're cool. They are cool. And that's one of the other benefits by tying these in through other IPs. So you have a couple Go-Go's and things up there, and a Kefka, Water Crystal, another Tifa. Like, there's a lot. Where's that Yuffie? I can't remember. This is the Japanese section. And so, unless any of you, and while I do have a few Japanese viewers, apparently, most of us cannot read all that. But still, I know that who that is, who that is. I know what these are. It's just, yeah. I can't read it. I don't read kanji. I know that's Cecil. I know that's Clive. Yeah, I mean, I kind of wish I could read it, just because I think it's really cool. But, you know, it would be difficult. But yes, Shantae, I make a lot of deals with these cards, and I sell them, I trade them, and with that, I buy more cards and then open them up on the channel. Do a flip. Well, PSA 0. Well, for the Japanese, it really doesn't matter. I mean, it's not like it's Pokemon. But I flip cards all the damn time. That is why I have things like Shieldred, which, I mean, is going to stay around $70 at least for the time being. Hi Glade, welcome back, and thank you very much for joining. Lonzy, if you're trying to troll, you got the wrong person. I don't play with that. However, I got a lot of cards that are getting kind of expensive. I would recommend. Oh, hell no. Lonzy, I am too old for that. That's gonna end poorly. Like, people will end up calling an ambulance. I'll be on the ground, and it'll be painful. So, like, cards like these, I recommend people pick up now while they're cheaper, because they're gonna end up just going back up. That's the way it is. Same with nesting grounds. This is new. Well, it's not new. I've had it, but it was in my jank. This is just chatting, man. It is. I also threw the MTG in there real quick. Because we're looking at things I've added. But we're doing it quickly. I added High Noon. And, oh, a backflip. These are in Magic the Gathering. My Pokemon cards I'm organizing. I'm gonna try to organize for everybody. Final Fantasy, Edge of it. Well, my cards go from a lot of sets. A lot of sets. Like these are Edge of Eternities. But since they printed cards like the Lumbering Falls in Galaxy Foil, that's like $100 right there. Avendo, that's like 120. They're expensive. They get really, really expensive. That Sephiroth is Final Fantasy, and yep, yeah. Yes, it is a card game. It was actually, when was I? I think I was 13 when it came out. 13. So while a lot of people go, well, it's a kid's card game, and it's like, well, the older guys and girls who were kids started playing it, and now that the game is still around 30 years in, a lot of us still play it because it's fun. It's a pretty fun game. It's like strategy, a little bit of luck. But if you've heard of Pokemon, Pokemon came after Magic, actually. Not the cartoon, of course. And this is one box of nothing but rare and mythic cards that I have to go through and find value. This is another one of nothing but rare and mythic cards. Hundreds of them that I have to go through. And it takes some time. But yes, I will be going and making more deals pretty soon. And I didn't do like I had briefly Pokemon. Hey, Pikachu. There you go. No, we have I don't know what my favorite Pokemon card is. I'd have to think about that part. But I have to sort through all of these so I can make more money and more deals, which I will be doing shortly. Alright. And that's also going to be part of the 2,000 subscriber giveaway. Somebody will win a Final Fantasy starter kit. Somebody will win. I always get this upside down, and I don't know how. A Transformers Secret Lair. This is the Land series. Somebody's gonna get a lot of Star Wars cards as soon as I sort through all that. And then I still have to sort through all this mess, pull out the rares, and there's gonna be some more things to win. Now, because I know it's that time, and that is all one needs to do. Summon the Freddy. You know what? And it's not the first Star Wars card game. It's not, actually. It's just that they finally made a real one. So, that's neat. And, I'm happy that they finally, made a good one. But it takes time and effort. Like, Pokemon messed up, Magic messed up. Everybody seems to mess up in the beginning. Isn't that neat? Freddy knows. All I have to do is point, and then he's like, okay. Dad's telling me there's snackos. There we go. Good boy. Good boy, Freddy. That's my boy. He's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's a fair amount of people that play it. Fair amount. Yeah, Yeah, some of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards are Freddy has fallen from their glade. I kid you not. And I laughed at him so hard one time when like the first time he did it. And he gave me the dirtiest look in the world. So Freddy obviously understands some things. And yes, Hollow Knight, some of those cards are up to about $15,000. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I was just standing here and he rolled off and I couldn't help but laugh. And man, he gave me a dirty look from that one. He really, really gave me a dirty look. And that's okay. I mean, we're still good, aren't we? Look at that calic. If you guys don't know, Freddy has a. Oh, we're almost healed up all the way. That's good. Grease burn, not nice. Grease burns suck. Yeah, and also just a little tip for you. Any of the silica packs that you see, like the packs they put in shoes, that they put in beef jerky, things like that, help reduce the humidity so your cards don't look like Pringles. And just a helpful tip. And you might want to get yourself some loaders. Some penny sleeves or loaders. And I know I have a bunch. There we go. Just to give you an example, like these are little penny sleeves. These are not penny sleeves, but they are very good. And then top loaders are the hard plastic version. As you can see, I have my name on this one because this was sent to me from another channel that I'm friends with. And they pulled me a card that at the time was worth $10,000. It's come down, but that's fine. It's still about 2 grand. So, it is what it is. But yes, you can make money with them. Yes, you should check them out. Keep them dry. And don't beat them up. Don't beat them up. Like I was showing you the foil Buster Sword from Final Fantasy. Well, that's like $130 card. And then I have the regular printing, which is like 40 bucks. If I'm going to use it in actual gameplay, tournament style, awards given gameplay, I'm going to use the $40, $50 one. I'm not going to use the $130 one. Um, Time can bring value. Can. Not always. But trust me, if somebody pulls themselves a Black Lotus, uh, they're doing well. Yeah, well, here's the thing. You can get them graded, and with Pokemon, value does accrue more over time than Magic the Gathering does. Oh, that one's not going to be worth anything but to play a game. And that's sad because hopefully it wasn't like a. Freddy, you are looking a little chunkers right now, buddy. Are we gonna trim the floof? Should we trim the floof so they can see that you're not that chunkers? Nah, we're just gonna take you outside tomorrow and they can watch you run around for real. He jumps on these things gently nowadays, since he knocked one over, and that sucked for him and me, because I had to clean it up. Any Dragapults? No, no, but I'm absolutely certain I could find some in about 30 seconds. Not here at my house, but I could definitely find some. And that is one of the things that I do a lot, and that is Sometimes you have to just find my most prized card. Ooh, that is a. Ooh. Ooh. That's nasty. Alright, no, I'm not doing the meme. Um, my most prized card is likely not my most valuable card. I will tell you that. 100%. I'm a big fan of the artwork that goes into the cards. And I think, huh, do I still have it? Yeah. No, you worded it the right way. Um, who I would have to say, um, that the card that I prized the most and never got it. Uh, and I can buy it. I mean, I'd have to save up for a while, but I want to open it. I want to pull that card, kind of. You know what I mean? I would like to pull it from a pack, like normal. So yeah, illustration rares are great like that. As far as Magic the Gathering goes, well, Sothera is definitely top three, and I did pull that one. I would have to say that the Fracture Foil Overlord of the Hauntwoods from the Duskmorn series is maybe one of my favorite arts. Oh, you slow blinking me, telling me you love me? I know you are, Freddy. That's alright. I'll slow blink you back. Good boy. Now he's like, now I want food. I know. We'll get him some food. He wants wet food. He's like, you've been giving me dry food. And that is because he needs to have a balanced diet. Um, yeah, from Duskmorn, House of Horrors, Overlord of the Hauntwoods, Fracture Foil. Pretty card. Probably only like $200 now. But yeah, the Pokemon cards have, and the Yu-Gi-Oh cards have great artwork. But because of the way that they stress their artwork, it is so. Do I talk to Freddy about cards? Man, you have no idea. Freddy knows more about cards than any feline in history because we have very deep conversations when I'm not online and I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do. Isn't that right, buddy? So, yeah. Oh, if you have a really cool old Mewtwo, uh, yeah. Yeah, hold that. Hold that card. Put that in the sleeve. Mewtwo happens to generally Mewtwo and Charizard. And then if you get like a Gold Star Charizard or a Gold Star, any Gold Star really, it could be a crummy card, but if it's a Gold Star, it's gonna have value. It's like buying a dual land, um, which is another way I make money by selling cheap stuff and getting the expensive ones. Yeah, Hollow Knight, you might be doing okay depending upon what set that came out of, my friend. You might be doing just okay on that. Because some of them get costly. I myself did get to personally. Oh, I'm just knocking stuff over. I did get to personally witness somebody pull a Dark Charizard. Yeah, if it was base one, whew, just get it graded, and enjoy the proceeds. That's like pulling a Black Lotus. Freddy loves my attention. That's why he's my son. Okay, little liquid. Now I can speak a little bit. No, Freddy's awesome. He does love attention. He also loves food. Loves to play. 24/7. Freddy is ready to play. never matters. Whoop! Isn't that right, buddy? Yeah. Foot, 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 foot. I've got your foot. Nah, Freddy's cool like that. But, it's because I think he grew up with a large family of animals, not just his, brother and sisters. It's also just because now he has his own place and, they all still live together. So, that's another reason why he's King Cat. King of the Orange Cats. Big old boy having fun living life. Wet food time, Freddy? Alright. So, folks, you're going to help me decide which pack. Freddy is super interested in this, but that's why I'm going to keep him a little bit away. Because he's already like, I'm going to get in there. And with his claws, yes, he could. Alright. So, we have real tuna. We have real chicken. And we also have real duck. If I was a cat, I know which one I'd be picking. Freddy doesn't care particularly much which one I pick, as long as one of them is open and in his wet food bowl. So, alright, we have a tuna vote. We're going to keep this vote alive for like 1 minute. Freddy, your snackos depend upon the people who love watching you. So, there is that, my boy. There is that. And if we get no other vote, right now, tuna is in the lead. Two for tuna. Freddy. Here you go, Freddy. Are you ready? Are you good? He's like, Dad, it's not open. I will eat it, though. I will eat it. I know you will, buddy. I know. Alright. I can't talk anymore. It's too much talking. It's part of my life, though. So, Freddy. Ooh, gravity is the enemy. Still trying to get that part fixed, too. Alright, buddy. So you guys get to watch Freddy try to attack the food as I open it. Or not. Yeah. He doesn't really allow me to get his food totally into the bowl. So that is why I lift it up off the ground. I love tuna, actually. It's one of my go-tos. It's like a comfort food. Tuna salad, egg salad, can't go wrong. Alright, I'm gonna grab my inhaler, and I'll be right back. Like I said, I'm still not feeling well, trying to get over it. But you can chat with Mr. Freddy the one time I know he is not really gonna go anywhere. And just give me 1 sec. I'm fine, Freddy. I'm fine. Whew. Yeah, some of the Japanese set Pokemon cards are crazy rare. Okay. Oh, yeah. The starters, are you kidding me? I look at the prices all the time because I deal cards. I don't have a shop or anything, but because I buy and sell. Now, I don't. Um, I'm very not a fan of when people buy everything in a store or something like that. Um, I prefer I pick up a pack or two here, a pack or two there. But I've seen people like just clearing out a store, like coming in and saying, "Look, I want all those boxes," and that's like mean to me because there are people who want to play. There's people my age all the way down to I don't know, like 10ish. I don't know. But then they can't go get one, and I think that hurts the game. It hurts Pokemon, it hurts Magic, it hurts Yu-Gi-Oh! It hurts Digimon, Dragon Ball Z. It hurts all of them when people just try to scoop everything up. I like to buy a few packs here and there, and I spread it out. Yeah, I'll buy a collector box here and there. But they're getting super expensive, so that's rough. So, I get it when they're chasing a card. I do. But, like, as far as Final Fantasy, pulling one of the 77 serialized traveling chocobo cards and taking away the chance for people to buy those cards when it was a somewhat reasonably priced box. That box costs $1,500 now. If you want to buy a single pack, that's, yeah, 100. Yo, I opened one, and I bought the little tin, the mini tin. Because the mini tin, I wanted the mini tin more than I wanted the cards inside. Not gonna lie. Didn't really care about what I won or what I pulled. It was the fact. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm standing back up, and I have to do that in slow motion right now. Um, it was the fact that I had the mini tin. Yeah, it's 2 packs each. Black Bolt and white. What's the white one? Uh, but yeah, you get 2 packs of each. And so, I mean, that made the mini tin like super sweet. White flare. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, so 2 packs of Black Bolt, 2 packs of white flare. But you get this tin that is amazing to just like pack up 50 cards and, go to a shop to sell them. But if they're in sleeves, they stay in great shape. So Freddy is about to find out that I left a bag. And if you have not watched the Orange Cat Rules playlist, you don't know what's about to happen, but I do. This is what happens. Trader Joe's, or if you're in Europe, also known as Aldi North. Or is it Aldi South? Anyway, they're Aldi. They are Aldi. It's just that in the U.S. they have you have regular Aldi, and then you have that one. And the reason for it's a great store. They have good food. They do. They're a little bougie sometimes, but when they have something good, man, they have something good. The regular Aldi in the US is the cheaper version, but still really good food made from the same people. They just don't have the same labels. So it's the way to go. Um, but they can get a little bougie, not gonna lie. And that's fine. That's fine if that's your speed, that's your speed. That's fine. Um, Freddy and bags. Cats in bags in general is a is a thing. Freddy is now going to use that bag, and I put it in here intentionally. And I use pine litter. Usually I buy the cheap one, but I wasn't feeling good, so I ended up getting that one. But it's pine pellets, because I can then, sorry, then I don't have to like throw it in the trash. I can just scoop his poop, and that goes into the toilet. And the rest of the litter, because it's just pelletized pine wood clippings, can just go outside. And the Florida rain takes care of that in about 10 minutes. And then it just turns into dirt. It's the way to go. It is the way to go. Trader Joe's, look. So, part of my hurricane food. Not interesting to those who don't have to deal with hurricanes, but I do. One of my favorite hurricane foods, multi-purpose food. And you may not like sardines, and that's fine. But look, tons of protein, tons of vitamins, and I can eat them, and Freddy can eat them right out of that jar. And so, things that help out both Freddy and I. Oh, if you love him, Hollow Knight, let me give you the game. Let me give you the game on this. Bro, take these out of here. Dredge them in a little seasoned flour and lightly fry them. Lightly fry them. Don't deep fry them. Lightly fry them on a stove. And my man, I'm telling you, oh, clutch. Clutch and tasty. And I'm from oh, dude, I I get it completely. But like, you know, I'm also blessed with the ridiculous things right here in Florida. If I open this and leave it in front of Freddy, we're gonna have a problem. We're gonna have a giant problem because it's a whole pound, and I have a few of those hurricane snacks. Gotta have them. Oh, look at you! Look your lips, buddy. Are you enjoying your tuna? Yeah, Freddy's enjoying his tuna. Good boy. Oh. Okay, I need to be able to breathe, but inhaler's helping with that. It did. Clearing up a little. Clearing up. Little bit at a time. Wish it was faster. Sorry. I know I'm giving you guys a whole bunch of weird angles, but I also have to protect the cards from the claws, if you know what I mean. But yeah, super good stuff. I do have some squid and ink, but the one that I think may be the best as far as canned snackos, and I'm talking about like seafood snackos, is the Bar Harbor stuffed squid. You don't heat it up. You just open the can. Add a little hot sauce if you want. But the flavor is already there. Those are great. But they cost. It's like $5 for a little can. So, I mean, could be worse. It could be caviar. You know? That ain't no fun. That gets expensive real quick. Freddy on the scratch pad. Just chilling. The rain has been so off and on. That's why we couldn't go out. I'm just taking a look because I heard some earlier. Let me see if we have any. We do. Alright, guys. Freddy doesn't know it's there. And we're not going to tell Freddy that it's there. But this is how Freddy almost went through my window one day. Because one of these, I'm not going to say the L word, one of these was hanging out in the window. Sorry about the reflection. I'm trying to get it right so you can see him. But yeah. Wagyu A5. Yes, I have. I actually was lucky enough to eat a little bit of A5 Wagyu Carpaccio. Amazing. Amazing. It was a very small portion because I mean that it got very expensive very quickly. And one of my friends up in Traverse City, Michigan, he works at a very nice restaurant. Yeah, that's true. That is true. And I know how to prepare it, so I'm fine with it. I have no issue preparing my own or buying my own, aside from the initial price tag. But I did not even know that I was going to have it that day. And, ooh, oh my lord, man. I went to a Japanese restaurant, they had it, and they gave me the carpaccio that they were selling. Wow. Now, I know a lot of people don't like eating raw meat. I get that. But one of my favorite dishes ever is also containing raw beef, and I'm not talking about steak tartare. It's a Japanese dish. Tartare is good, but there is, what is it? Beef nanaki. There's like two names for it. So one may be Japanese, one may be Chinese, I don't know. Small difference in the title. But hot sushi rice cooked with a sweet mirin, sprinkled with light and dark sesame seeds. And then it is howlonite, yeah. Yeah. It kind of is. It's meant to be more pasty than spaghetti meat, but it isn't cooked, so yeah. And usually it's a quail egg on top. And my sister does have quails. She has these little baby quails. So the quail eggs are maybe about... They're about the size of my thumbnail, not my thumb. Yeah, so the style is hot, sweet sushi rice on one side, and then spicy, cold, minced beef on the other. Now, usually people use filet, because you're serving it raw, you don't want all the fat. But man, I can tell you what, that is so tasty. We're gonna have a terrifying look inside of my fridge, because I might get a snack. Terrifying look. This thing needs to be cleaned. There's some of the homemade chicken noodle. There's the rest of the homemade chicken noodle. There's my steak from last night. Some olives. I might be able to go for some olives. Gonna need a snacko pretty soon. I didn't eat enough. That's all. I just didn't eat enough. That's fine. Alright. So, we're going to get the fur man. He is so interesting. Anytime. Balut? Are you talking about one of the fermented fish? Because I have had some. Oh, but no, that's the egg. Nope. That's a hard no. Freddy. Uh-oh. Freddy getting dusted. And let's let the trouble happen. No. No, that one's a hard no for me. And I am like super accepting of food. Yeah, I can't do that one. It is food, but no, uh that's a hard no. I watched a video earlier where somebody gave a century egg um to like I don't know what kind like of monkey or ape that it was. Wasn't a big one. But it opened it, knows what the egg is, goes to eat it, smells it, and it throws it away. Straight up just said, no. Don't feed me anything like that ever again. And I got I have that ape's back. Or monkey's back. Whichever one it was. I got his back. Cause no. Raw liver. No, I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it raw. Cooked with a lot of onions and a good gravy. I do like liver, actually, on toast. But I mean, I grew up eating a lot of weird things. So, not everybody has that. Catnip? Yes, Quinn. Because Freddy does enjoy it. He only gets it once every couple weeks. But it allows him to just play around. So we gotta do it, you know? Raw liver, made by your grandfather. Spaghetti and lasagna. Huh. Well, now, there's a lot of kinds of lasagna. You may like this if you are at least part foodie. You know, part foodie is a thing, I think. If not, we're making it. We are making it tonight here at Ray's Hobbies. You, me, Quinn, the silent people who are watching. And thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it. Me and Freddy are, we have our goals and we're gonna try and meet them. Bad memories of lasagna. Hopefully it was just bad memories attached to the lasagna and not just bad lasagna. Because there can be some good lasagna out there. Not going to lie. Alright, I'm moving stuff around so I can get this set up better. And I'm trying. Ooh, no, that's gonna definitely affect you. However, if you have ever seen, what is it? Is it Eats History? It's a YouTube channel. Red-headed guy, probably 30s. Great videos, very informative. But he made the original recipe for lasagna. So you have to remember, Italy did not have tomatoes. Tomatoes are from Mexico. They are not from Italy. And so while everyone's like, yeah, they're tomato sauce and all that good stuff, they did not have them. Tomatoes are Mexican, and they were exported. And they grow very well, of course, in the volcanic ash in certain regions. But the original lasagna was not layered like that, didn't have the same cheese content, and had no tomato sauce. Very, very different. Food history and drink history are fun. Drink history are what I really mastered because I bartended for so long. But I approach food history the same way, where I like to know, like a martini in the 1850s was actually one third vermouth and also vodka. Whereas nowadays you'll have a purist who has no idea and they're just some bougie person. Person, of course, is the word that was gonna pop out right there. But now they want, a few fingers of gin and an in and out wash on their glass of vermouth. And might be a different thing, and you may have no clue, but that's the way it is. Nowadays, anyway. It was not the way the drink was created. But a Bloody Mary, your tiki drinks, and Bloody Marys are pretty standard, always have been. Lactose intolerant. I had asthma. I don't have many issues with that, but it was usually caused by furry felines. And so for some reason, after we got one in the house, all of a sudden, I wasn't allergic anymore. And I could breathe just fine. And Freddy is just keeping that tradition alive aside from this small period in time where it's super hot, super humid, and super wet all the time, and my lungs are telling me this sucks. And they're hoping for a dry period. And see, we are just chatting. Buddy, whose name I can't remember, but that wasn't a mean comment. It was just a little jokey jab. We're just chatting. That's all we doing. We just want to do the MTG thing because, well, I have a lot of people who collect cards also. And they know I sell them. So there's that. And do giveaways and things. But we'll get there. I think the 2000 sub giveaway will be pretty fun. The the 6 grams of gold is probably going to be missing a gram though. Not going to lie. I was unintentional. But there's uh, a gram of gold that I have to dig out of that carpet. And that's gonna suck a little bit. What can you do? Freddy, what you doing, buddy? Checked out his catnip. Yeah, yeah. That's what the price gold is. I was super unhappy that happened. And I was just shaking it so people could hear how much gold was in there. Well, there will be a little bit less, but it's still free. So there's that. And I'm the one that had to pan it out anyway. So I did all the work. You know. Oh man, did that suck. And then Freddy wanted to eat some because he was like, "What's that?" And I was trying to scoop it up. So Freddy may have a little gold content coming out of the back end for a few days. I'm not going to check. No, I'm not going to check. It goes to the same place everyone else's does. And he did not see why that was such a big deal. But what are you going to do? Now, I don't know if I can. Oh dear. I really hate my sinuses right now. Hollow Knight. Kind of wanted to look it up. I wanted to look up the game. But I don't know if I can do that and disrupt the stream. I'm gonna debate that for a few minutes. Oh, and legit just found more gold. On accident. It's fine. I'll get it later. Um, I have. Maybe that was too chill a reaction. But, what can you do? The DLC? Oh, yeah, I mean, I'll do that all day. Wait, can I play it on a mobile, or do I need to somehow resurrect the laptop? I mean, I can resurrect the laptop because while I am setting up my friend's restaurant's systems, because I know how to do that, uh, I haven't used that laptop aside from a couple times. I'm not the most computer literate person. But if I need to use the laptop for it, I will. I just need to square that away. Or I might buy a tablet at some point. Xbox, Switch, PC, and some other things. Not an app though. Oh, but I could pick up a Switch. I do need to pick up another PC though. Now, there's also that. I need the PC for my channel. Because, we're slowly growing. And that is why I spend so much time on here. But, we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm actually paying for a bit of success last year because it's any 365-day period. Then I need to have 3,000 hours of viewing. And I have told my family I'm going to come over and turn their phones on Freddy for Hours playlist and just put it on with no sound on while they sleep. you know, it was a joke. I never did it, but it, you know. So I had a really good August and September last year. So we're maintaining. We're not losing too much, but we are on our way. I think we can be by the end of the year at least halfway. And then Freddy can pose and play around and do all that. And he can pay for his own kitty litter. But he won't change it. He won't change his kitty litter. Yep, yep. I wish he would. Right? If I could train Freddy how to clean his own kitty litter box, we'd be doing awesome. Swear. It would be fantastic. Freddy apparently indulged a little bit much into the old kitty nip. Sorry about that refocus, but yo, how you doing, buddy? Are you feeling good? Freddy, it looks like you're doing okay. Peacefully okay. Toy, toy, toy. Catnip ball, actually. Toy. Cat house that he only occasionally uses. Yo, Freddy is past slap out. Now, if y'all would like, I can show you how quickly a kiddie-o wakes up. It's not going to be something mean, by the way. Not at all. I'm not going to be mean to my son. That is, we don't do that. We do not do that. I'm telling you, honey is clutch in tea. So, I do have to zoom back out. Sorry. Switching the perspective on you guys. Oh, dear. I hate my sinuses. Freddy. 7 in the morning? Yeah, bro. I'd hate that too. So, anyhow, I had bought some bamboo poles These little tiny baby ones. And I bought them from Home Depot. Now, I bought them from Home Depot to actually help support my plants. As you can see, all I have done is removed it from the spot where I have it hanging close to Freddy's bed. Well, his scratch pad, other scratch pad, and bed. He's got a lot of stuff, including that cat tower. So it's not like he is not got things. But just doing that one thing, and now we have awakened the Freddy. So Freddy's like, is it moving? What's up, buddy? Uh-huh. And there we go. That's all we need to do to cause trouble. Now, if I throw it in the bag, there's going to be even more trouble. Freddy. Oh, did I drop something over there? Hey, what is that? Hey. Tummy rubs. Tummy rubs. Tummy rubs. Wait, nope. I want to see what it is before you try to eat it. Oh, okay. Alright. That's fine. Oh. Oh. Freddy's ignoring his second favorite toy. The first favorite toy, though, is the cheapest one. I just built this one. Oh, man. I'm just hoping it goes away pretty soon. This one, though, causes problems. This is called the cat dancer, and it really will make your cat dance. I kid you not. And for $3, you get this wire. And you're like, well, $3, that's not going to do much. Well, guess what? It's not about the value. It's about the effect. There you go, bud. Oh, man. When I had more space... No, I was going to keep you going in circles for a minute, buddy. And you barely have to move it. Like, literally. That's it. Super effective that way. He has torn it mostly up. This is an old one. I do have to get a new one. But I did learn the hard way. If I were to do something like that. Yep. So even when I'm gone, he'll start to play with it. And he has something to amuse himself. And I made the mistake of doing that with a raincoat at one point. And let's just say mistakes were made. Mistakes were made that time. Because a whole bunch of stuff got shredded. So that's fine. That was on me. Okay. Yep. That's the beauty of it. He can just play whenever he wants. And that's the way it goes. But thankfully, everything on top of there is just super heavy, and it can't quite pull it out. He's strong, but, you know, there's limits. Oh, buddy. Yep. And this is how easy it is to give your cat just a little bit of something to do. Or at least that's how I try and do it. Because when you work long hours, you have to do something. And I, it's not really big enough in a little studio apartment to have another pet. And I don't think Freddy would take well to another pet. He's gonna go eat some food. Yep, tired of playing, time to eat. That's what he does. That's how it goes. And it's all good. Completely. But we know that he is definitely coming in. Oh, what are you doing, buddy? Are you thinking about misbehaving? Yeah, no. Totally was gonna misbehave. What did I leave up there? Okay. Nothing breakable. Which was smart for me. Hey, bud. Alright, y'all. So, it is getting a little late. And, I do have the wonderful opportunity to work pretty late tomorrow. Because I will be at work all day, basically. And so, as far as that goes, I won't be back until at least 10 o'clock. At least 10 o'clock tomorrow. And when I am back, I mean, we'll see. I might be able to take Freddy for a walk in the morning. But the way it rained earlier today, I'm not certain about that. I will attempt to do so. But I would like to say thank you, everybody, for me, right now, it is almost 2 a.m., 1:51 a.m. So, I don't know. Oh, wait. Are you going to steal my socks again? Freddy will take my socks. Those are actually clean socks, not the dirty socks that are in the bathroom. But, and there it goes. So it's about 2 in the morning for me. Yeah, of course. And you're welcome to do so. I do appreciate it, and we'll get back on, I'll get back on Shattered Pixel Dungeon up until it drives me crazy enough. And so what I was thinking about is the next time, I'm sorry, I'm trying to put these on. I am from Michigan, so I'm a Lions fan. Apologies to all, but I am a diehard Lions fan. Why does my nail look yellow? It's because I'm old, I think. Maybe. Padres. My brother lived in San Diego while he was stationed at Lemoore before he passed away. And I know he loved it out there. We still have some friends out there as well that we grew up. Yeah? What are you doing, buddy? Are you wondering why the other end's moving when you pull that end? Yeah, I love you too. I love you too. My little nutcase. He's great, though. I do want to look at one thing. And, no, not the mead. We're not looking at the mead tonight. But we are going to crank the lights up. For the first time in quite a while. And, so, yeah. We're going to take a little trip. And I do have to watch the door, because if Freddy has the opportunity to sneak out, he will. Because to him, the hunt for lizards and snakes is 24/7. And the hunt for the neighborhood tomcat, also known as TC, is a never-ending war. So, trip through the dark. Apologies for that part, but ouch, I kicked one of my own boots. That's cool. So, we're taking this trip out front because I have some grow lights for my plants. And I haven't plugged it back in quite a while. And the reason is, initially, everything was so dry that everything was dying out here. But I want to get my grow lights going again, because like my little stash of onions, I also would like the rest to grow. So I like to crack it open a little bit and make sure I don't have a wolf spider trying to go ahead and bite me. Because that's up there on the no fun list. Really high, too. Okay. So, there we go. And now, we will program. Nice. We're gonna go, yep, 9 hours. And there we are. Excellent. Which also means we're getting closer to the time of the year. My favorite time of the year is fall. So, a weird look at how the plants appear under blue light. But this is actually for the plants and super handy to have. Just a cheap mount, usually meant for indoor. But the lemongrass is getting sexy. The hibiscus is doing fine. I know you guys can't see it from there. But I did just want to get that going again, because even if I have the regular light plugged in, you have things like this Jamaican sorrel. Let me nab one of those, and this plant will live forever. It doesn't matter what I do. Middle of a drought, it does not care. Yeah, these are about cured. I'll take those in tomorrow. And the window. Freddy's like, hey, well, what are we doing? Are we going to go outside? No, Freddy, we're not going outside right now. It's bedtime right now. If you guys have never had it, Jamaican sorrel, this cute, kind of looks like a maple leaf. And some people do refer to it as maple. This thing tastes great. Adds a citrus punch to anything. And it really does taste great. As long as you don't spray it with stuff. So, there's that. Freddy saw me eat something. Freddy, do you want to try and eat? I don't think you'll like it, buddy. Well, good on you for trying it, but no, it's still food. That is all. Okay. Well, I guess Freddy is going to eat the Jamaican sorrel. What are the other names? Jamaican sorrel, Asian maple. It is a form of hibiscus. And I guess Freddy likes it. You never know. I mean, he really did eat the lasagna. So, there's that. Didn't see that coming, but there it is. So, I'll never know. I never know. I am a Tigers fan, and It'd be nice for us to win something. Back in the day, it's been a while. Alright, buddy. I would like to thank everybody one last time for joining us here at Ray's Hobbies. I'm Ray, and this is Freddy. We're going to play with Freddy for just a sec. Alright, he's like, Dad, if you do it again, you're in trouble. Alright, buddy, I won't do it. So thank you very much. Hopefully we can earn a like, a comment, or a subscription. And if you guys would feel willing, check out some of the other videos. I will say the Orange Cat Rule playlist is its own brand of hilarity. And you can see some of the absolute worst trouble that Freddy ever causes on that playlist. However, now that we are past 2 in the morning and I have to leave for work by 10 in the morning, I'm going to get a little bit of a nap in and take some more medicine. So I can hopefully get this stuff out of my chest and my sinuses and start to sound like a normal me. But I would like to thank you, and I do hope to see you again. We will continue on with Shattered Pixel Dungeon tomorrow. Unfortunately, I will not be able to get up to the card store. But the next time I think we're just going to do the whole thing live instead of me trying to cut a video. And I think that'll be good for all. It'll be enjoyable and give you some insight into the world of card collecting and dealing. In the meantime, look out for each other. Be good to each other. Be nice to each other. Everything else will work itself out in time. Thank you very much for joining us. I want you all to have a great night. And please leave a like or a comment on the way out, especially on one of the other channels. It just helps us get us out there in the algorithm. Y'all take care now. Freddy, are you going to say goodbye tonight? Are you in goodbye mode after you ate some Jamaican sorrel? I still can't believe he started to eat it. Well, you never know with the king of all orange cats. He always has surprises, even this far in. Y'all have a good night. Be safe out there. Take care. I do hope to see you again.